From retro to next gen, we've got it all. I'm George, a Gen X grown-up, and this is Bit by Bit. Okay, here's the bit that's going to piss me off this week from xda-developers.com. 10 classic NES games you probably haven't played but should. Okay, awesome. You're going to tell me about 10 games I've never heard about before for the Nintendo Entertainment System that I need to go out and pick up and play as soon as possible. First up on the list, Bionic Commando. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, I've never heard of Bionic Commando? Come on. That's a classic one. Kid Icarus? Of course. We know that game. River City Ransom? Okay, maybe that's one I haven't heard of. It does look really cool. It's got the same sprite graphics from Super Dodgeball that I love. Crystallis? Okay, yeah. Little Samson, I know. Blaster Master? Fire and Ice? Don't get me wrong, some of the games on here are games that I haven't heard of, but it was a pretty big assumption to not have ever heard of Mario Brothers. Really? That's your number 3 XDA? Come on, guys. Alright, Mysterious Mursem Castle. Yeah, I can't even pronounce that. You know I haven't heard of it. It does look cool. Famicom Detective Club Duology? Is that even a Nintendo Entertainment System game? What? I don't know what this article is doing, but I tell you one thing it is doing, it's really pissing me off. But if you're looking for some NES inspiration, maybe go check it out. All right, here's an in-depth bit from Eurogamer.net talking all about the game Rescue on Fractalus. Now, I have never played this game, but I know that John has because he put it in a Friday Plays in the middle of January. I'll put a link up here in the corner. This article that John actually found is really well done. It's well researched. It's got a lot of interviews from the development team behind the game. It's a long read. Now, don't get me wrong. If you're going to take your time with an article, it's probably 15-20 minutes to really get everything out of the article that is here, but it's well worth it. There's a lot of good detail, a lot of stuff I didn't know. Apparently, they're claiming that Fractalus was the inspiration behind Rogue Squadron, not Shadows of the Empire, which is news to me. I had no idea, but there's a contract that kind of proves that, I guess, or something. Anyway, really well done article. The only problem that I have with this article is they've got a YouTube video here that shows you some of the gameplay. That's the wrong damn video you guys need to be putting in there, Eurogamer.net, or who the hell ever you are. You need to be putting Gen X grown-up videos in your articles. As we've all seen, they do pretty damn well. And John absolutely had a great one on his Friday Plays back in January, so go check out the article and our video. Here's an inspirational bit from GeekVibesNation.com. If you're trying to find a way to motivate yourself to get back into gaming and find your love again, they suggest that revisiting these classic games can help spark that joy in your life. And first up, of course, Super Mario Bros. 3 on the NES, Legend of Zelda, always a favorite, Final Fantasy VI, okay, I know there's a lot of Final Fantasy purists out there, so maybe 6 is the best, maybe it's 7, I don't know, you guys decide. StarCraft on the PC, boy, that's something I wouldn't have thought of, but that's a really good choice. Of course, Portal. That's an awesome PC game. We love Portal. There's a lot to that one. They've got a few other ones in here. Tetris, Pac-Man, Street Fighter 2, of course, Donkey Kong Country, Chrono Trigger. I mean, this is just a fun little article to help get you back in the mood for just enjoying gaming. Now, I think the graphic that they used might have been created by an AI bot somewhere, so maybe not so retro, but if you enjoy gaming or you want to find your joy for gaming again, check this article out over at GeekVibesNation.com. And once again, here's a competitor's bit from NintendoLife.com. Sega is going to launch its own free account system, and they're going to add some member awards into this thing. So they're creatively calling this thing Sega Account. Woo, boy, let me tell you. Guys at Sega really know how to turn a phrase, don't they? Anyway, here's a link to the official website where you can go sign up. Everybody is assuming, though, as this article points out, that this is like a prelude to Sega doing something more with their video game title, some kind of live streaming thing or service or something like that. We know that they removed the Sega Mega Drive Classics from sale, and they're probably going to be doing some kind of subscription service or something in the near future. If they do, just like this article suggests, I suspect that they will include it as part of your Sega account. Anyway, head over to nintendolife.com and check it out. And here's an arcade bit from our good friends over at timeextension.com. Apparently, Allen 1 is coming out with their Missile Command Recharged cabinet for arcades and Dave & Buster's and everything. And I can absolutely see this in one of those type of places. Look at that thing. It's freaking massive. They've got a nice little trailer down here on YouTube that you can check out. A little bit of brief history about how the partnership with Allen 1 and Atari developed. Apparently, they're also going to come out with Caverns of Mars Recharged. I don't know if it's going to be one of these type of cabinets or a standard, two-player type of cabinet, upright thing, but holy hell, I would love to sit down and play this at a local arcade or Dave & Buster's. That would be awesome. All right, here's a timely bit from our friends over at timeextension.com. Atari and a watch group named Nubeo have teamed up to release a $500 limited edition Asteroids watch. Let me tell you, folks, this thing is gorgeous. There's only one problem. Since I found this article, I found out it's already sold out. The thing's sold out of all 125 available watches on day one. So I apologize for not getting this to you sooner. I'm sure one or two of you would have wanted to have this watch. Honestly, I kind of wouldn't mind having it myself, but whoo, $500 price tag. Boy, this thing looks gorgeous, though. They got a couple of different band colors that they had available. There is some good news that apparently there will be room for other watches to be released under this agreement, maybe under other properties in the Atari catalog. That would be a lot of fun. We know they've got a lot of great licenses right now. This article talked about 700 being produced. I don't know if all 700 were sold, or the 125 number that I saw in another article said they were all sold out, or maybe that's just a particular color of band that was sold out. Anyway, check out this article over at timeextension.com. Maybe click a link. Maybe you'll get lucky if you're really interested in grabbing yourself some Asteroids time-telling fun. Boy, this thing is gorgeous. That's going to do it for the news making headlines in the gaming world right now. I am George, and if you want to see more, hit that subscribe button, and I'll keep on bringing you the news bit by bit.